Welcome to Shardpunk Verminfall. Let's get you going. Use WASD to move the camera and mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Book icon allows you to access the codex. I mean, this is the type of tutorial I was kind of expecting to see in all these games, honestly. The codex holds useful information on how the game works. New entries should be added as you go. Your characters have 2 action points by default. Use them to perform actions including movement. Moving within white range uses 1 AP and 2 AP on the orange range. You move your character by clicking the right mouse button on the selected tile. Okay, character spent 1 of their AP, they have 1 AP left. Move to the highlighted tiles to consume your last AP and end your turn. Okay. Marked tiles in green and blue are interactable. Green tiles indicate places that can be searched for loot. Move to the green site. Use the search function. Okay. You managed to find some items. They've been added to your common inventory. Sure. That searching didn't cost any AP, still 1 AP left. Select shoot. The action select, you can switch through targets tab or Q and E. Weapon is hot. Raining action, okay. Melee always hits. Due to shots you've taken, your weapon's heat is now maxed out. Okay. Can perform a shot, but it's risky. The overheated shot deals more damage, but you have a chance to damage your own character. Select the vent act weapon. Okay. Alright, I couldn't see heat on mine. Okay. Alright, vent the weapon again. Does our stress ever go down or just only up? Dude's got a weapon. Okay. Exposed or flank characters have yellow shields displayed on them. Different map elements can provide partial or full cover, displayed as half or full cover. You can see that the rat shotgun is behind partial cover. Okay. The better the cover, the harder it is to hit. Let's search for a better place to hide. You point to a movement target, you can see the cover types the adjacent elements provide. If the shields are yellow, it means that you'll be flanked. I'm not flanked there, but I am there. I wonder why. Move to the highlighted tile. Oh, that's... Maybe white is no cover, yellow is flanked, white is half cover, this is hard cover. Okay. Alright. Holding Alt key will show you the potential hit rates coming from the highlighted location. That's nice. Okay. Yellow percentage values means the target will be flanked. Who cares if we're flanked? We're gonna. Oh, he's got more health than 2 though. I see. Okay. Hit a critical. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, very nice that I can go back in the tutorial, by the way. Just to make it clear, critical shot chance is not related to flanking. The rat drops something as a green highlight has appeared. Go and pick it up. Okay. Every character has their own inventory in combat. You can see them in the lower right part of the screen. Alright. Know yourself. Why does it add stress to heal myself? Your characters can set up reaction Overwatch shots which are triggered during the enemy's turn. Select and execute the Overwatch action. Why would I want to do this? Fire at an enemy that moves within your line of sight if your chance to hit is above or equal to 40%. How come we didn't shoot the other guy? So despite... Yeah. Okay, thank you, tutorial. Uh-oh, your Overwatch reaction shot triggered only once, despite having 2 charges. Why is that? Your weapon had only 1 heat point left when you used the Overwatch action. That's why the character was not able to perform more shots. Vent your weapon and finish off the remaining enemy. Okay. Yes, indeed. You might notice your character is gaining stress points on multiple occasions. Stress is one of the character stats that affects gameplay. When maxed, it can cause your characters to panic or receive a negative trait. Consult the codex for more details about stress. Stress can be reduced by killing enemies and using specific actions during combat in the shelter. When a character's stress point value is below 9, they receive a % to hit bonus. They receive a small % to hit bonus and a defense penalty when they have high and maximum stress, receive a new negative trait or become panicked. Alright. I haven't seen anything about like turn timers. Why do I not always spend all my action points to vent my weapon fully, etc.? They'll fire at you if you get too close. Movement path preview displays an Overwatch reaction warning showing when you enter the enemy's Overwatch. Let's push your luck. Try to run towards the cover. Okay, enemies miss their attacks. Grenade. Found a grenade. Grenades are combat items that are good at dealing area damage. No shit. Okay. Select grenade. I mean, this is the best tutorial we've seen today for terms of telling us what the hell is happening in the game. I'm not really loving the gameplay right now, but well, I guess we'll see. Characters can swap combat items when they stand next to each other. Move next to the other character. Okay. Click on the backpack icon located in the lower right to open the inventory swapping. Items on ground. Items here. Swap items. Okay. Switch the active character in the same way as switch targets. Tab or Q and E. Will open up more from now on. You'll gain access to more character actions. Remember that your goal is not to kill as many enemies as possible. Your goal is to escape the level. Try getting your characters to safety. Holy shit. Finally a good tutorial, right? Walked us through some of the behaviors of what you might be doing. Gives you a goal. Yeah. Gives you the goal of your... Gives you my objective and the things I can do along the way. Appreciate that. Alright. Try getting your characters to safety. Where is safety? Well, that would have been nice. How do I know where my exit is? I see a lot of this explored. Alright. One thing they left off here. What are my actions? I have ground slam. No tooltip what it does. Overwatch they've talked about. Heal, throw grenade, fusion core, bolt shot. A couple of these are not self-explanatory. Hunker is a mechanic they didn't mention. Shows is getting increased armor. And Overwatch all. How do I know where to go? Who knows? I guess we're gonna go search all this stuff. Can you just attack when they get close, I guess? Does this mean I want to go one set at a time? Probably. I have no idea what ground slam does. Oh, there it goes. I click it once. Slam the ground with your heavy weapon, ignores cover, and always hits safety cost, depends on the movement distance to the target location. Okay. So we got one range guy there, two melee guy. The melee guys are pretty fast, don't care about their own lives, and rush into combat. We could back up. I don't know if there's attacks of opportunity. The tutorial didn't mention that, but if there are, we could. If there aren't, rather, we can probably grenade. Be nice to be in cover. I'm not sure if this is cover or not. I think it's half cover, maybe. Death wins. It's better. Feel less like I'm being yelled at now. Can we kill them all this round? I don't know if we have anyone who can do damage to the guy behind cover, so I guess we probably want to go way back. No attacks of opportunity, it looks like. Can I grenade from here? Sure can. Can it destroy my cover, you think? No. Can we go katana this guy? Also no. So nothing stops this guy from moving and flanking us, right? Let's try like hunkering here. We should have gone one tile back, but okay. Increases defense by 30. Okay. Need a log to see their combat hits. It'd be nice to know. Okay. Still not in range. Heat is 1 of 2. So how do we actually move forward without grenading everything? Overwatch, shoot, slash. So I could go there. 2 to 4 damage. So we couldn't kill, but we could get close. Can you kill if we fired first? 46% here. We fire once. Okay. Oh, there's room underneath here. I definitely had no idea. Okay. I don't know if I need to search everything in general or not, but I guess we are. I wonder if more enemies aggress us as we take longer, or if it just doesn't matter. New tactics discovered: looting spree. Search for loot at least 3 times in a single turn. Reward looting is more effective for 2 turns. What does looting is more effective mean? You uncovered a combat tactic you can use to your advantage. There are multiple combat tactics waiting to be discovered. Check the codex for more details. Okay. Is that guy moving, or is he collapsed over there? He looks like he's alive. Is there like a time limit to finish these? Approach this something or other. I feel like we're being baited right now. My other people have guns besides this guy? No. Or rather, not used. Okay. I wonder if there's friendly fire. New tactics discovered: covering fire. Toggle Overwatch next to an overwatching ally. Reward: characters Overwatch get 20% to hit. Don't actually like this mechanic so far, this hidden combat tactic mechanic, but okay. Scouting seems a bit weird too, but what stops me from just like single walking forward with Overwatch all the time? Talk to the technician. Protect the robot, apparently. Take it to the Imperial Palace. Hurry. Doesn't tell us why. Okay. Escape to the bunker. So we now have an objective at least. Okay. If you skip reading the codex until now, read about fusion cores. Combat systems which you find on the journey that you can use them to immediately unlock a bunker. Deal massive armor piercing damage to multiple enemies. Revive your downed units. Okay. Some unexplored space down there. Can I move the drone now as well? Okay. Can't tell if this is off the map. This might actually be off the map down here. Alright, still haven't seen any reason why I shouldn't just single with Overwatch, which is certainly a boring way to advance, but much better than drawing a pod at the end of a turn, right? So, I dislike that I can't use, I guess maybe I can just end turn in a different way. Alright, let's try this way. Upgrade parts inside. When we aggroed here, so it does like have like pod kind of aggro. That guy has range. I wonder what the shooting range is. Does it tell me on a gun? Do I need to cover, or am I further enough away it doesn't matter? Guess we'll find out. Something stopping you in doing this in similar games? Of course there are. There's almost always objectives pushing, there's mechanics pushing you forward in terms of timing. Looks like that guy is going to be in range, sadly. Does he get to shoot from there as well, or is that a sprint for him? Looks like it might have been a sprint. Alright, so he's in cover relative to us, right? Heat's at 1 of 2, 1 of 2, and 1 of 2. Grenade. There's another shooter rat in the back there. How do I tell what their weapons were again? They have like individual traits. Click for character details C. Damage, accuracy, critical chance, armor piercing, cell capacity, backfire chance, free vents, free shot chance. These are modifications of the weapon. Where's the base stats about the weapon? Dodge, defense, damage, accuracy, critical. I have no idea what weapon range is. Maybe in the codex. No. Okay. I mean, I guess a grenade. Can do it with somebody else. Like Katana Girl. Katana Girl has no grenades. Definitely annoying that didn't kill. There's an upgrade station present on a map. Consider using it. It's the only way to level up your dude. Okay. Hunker down. Open supply crate. Support mode. One stim pack, 2 upgrade points. Enter weapon support. All weapons in the area will not gain heat when being fired. Will gain 15% hit and 1 max damage. Units unable to move while in this mode. AP cost cooldown 3 turns and character's turn. Sure. Support mode. Okay, you're going to Overwatch. Okay. Let's see what Rat Boy does. Alright, so we're trying to get to there. Do we want to loot on the way out? Probably. Said it took a while to open that, so maybe we want to get that started too. What is this? This is the upgrade station? How do I tell it's an upgrade station? Does it look like it? I guess because of all that talk. Do I upgrade people with that? I guess let's go over there and fucking find out. No action unlocked. In order to finish the combat phase, you need to open the bunker door. The door can be opened using a fusion core or without it. The second option takes longer but allows you to keep the fusion core for later. Consult the codex for more on opening doors. Are these things being added to? Entering bunkers. Entering a bunker, you can use a fusion core. You can use a breach action, which would not cast any, but you take several turns. Okay. Okay, weapon has been vented, so it seems like it should be fine. Overwatch. How do we exit this mode? Exit support mode. And then can we run it this turn, or is it? Yeah, it's got actions. We can search in white too. We search. Okay, and then we can't get on this spot because I blocked it, so we go there, I guess. Okay, you can't take any actions because you're out of actions. You can Overwatch. Okay. All right, this is Katana Girl. I'll go there and see what works for this. This is breach bunker door. We'll open in 5 turns. Okay. Wonder if I can add to that. Let's go here and see what this upgrade is like. Use the power station. Use the power station to unlock the unit's new abilities and restore its HP. Okay. Charging 0 of 2. Let's Overwatch here. No, not all. Just Overwatch this guy. Okay. And can I add to the breach? No, don't use the fusion core, motherfucker. Did I just click that without meaning to? I wanted to see if I could aid by having another person open the door. Grumble. All right. I don't want to exit the shelter. I want this to continue. How do I end turn? It said unlock instead of breach. I guess that should have been the information I knew, huh? Alright, are you done? How do I know when you're done? Charging 1 of 2, alright. Oh, we didn't Overwatch, just clicked end turn. Whoops. New level available after combat. It's probably time to go, right? No reason to kill these things. Alright, we should probably close the door behind us. Alright. So what happened here? Survived most kills, most looted. 7 experience. Survive, survive, survive. Level ups, items, team skill points. Alright, so we go level up first. It's 1 max HP and you can upgrade a skill. My skills are Ground Slam, Search Old Stashes, Weapon Boost. Puts the weapon in a boosted state, allowing this character to fire up to 2 free shots this turn. Every party member loses 1 to 3 stress and gains 1 to 10% to hit and 1 to 5 defense for the next round. Plus 1 to max armor. Every armor increases the character's defense by 5. His defense starts at minus 10. Alright, we take boosted. Okay. Where are my other people? Okay. She has base 10. Let's get more defense for her. Swift movement is plus 1 dash range. Mechanic is... doesn't cost me fusion cores to repair automatons. Katana combo. When activated, the first katana kill this turn refunds up to 2 AP. Receive minus 2 movement range for the rest of this turn after the first katana kill. Sharpen. Let's take swift movement. Okay. Alright. It's our last girl. Now upgrade a skill. She's got entrenchment. Gain 15% chance to hit if you did not move last turn. Overwatch reaction shots may cause critical damage. Multiple number of Overwatch shots increased by 1. Spend some time practicing your action. Receive 10% chance to hit during next combat. I don't like that these are like single use. Perform a quick shot. Next level, 33% less damage, less accurate, can be used twice per turn. Let's try critical Overwatch. Okay. Alright, I want to see the team unit. There's the support unit. Reach level 2. Now upgrade a skill. Support mode, Intimidate is force all enemies to target this unit during the next turn. Dynamo boost, active combat skill, gain 4 movement range on the next. And stun grenade. Throw a stun grenade at a specific location. Every character caught in the area will be stunned and loses the next turn. We take stun grenade. Okay. Alright. And then finally, we get a team skill somewhere. Oh, I may have missed it. Oh, we're camping. So this is where those buffs would apply you guys are talking about? Okay. Did I just not use my team skill? Oh no, there's a common pool of shelter action point that's shared between every character. By default, you get 2 action points for every character. You can switch the active character in the same way as in combat. You see the actions available for the active character at the bottom of the screen. Some actions can be performed by any character, while others are character specific. Select the craft grenade button. Craft a grenade. Not enough resources. Some actions require resources. Use shelter actions to heal your characters, reduce the stress, buff them before the next combat, and craft combat systems. It does feel like a little Darkest Dungeon-esque, doesn't it? Okay. If you found any upgrade parts, you can use them to when you shelter. Click on the blinking upgrade parts. Okay. Select a character, pick a slot, and then use install modification. Weapon modifications can be upgraded, but each upgrade costs 1 more upgrade part. So upgrading to level 2 costs 2, and upgrading to level 3 costs 3. Always remove a modification completely and receive a full refund. Modifications can only be changed in the shelter. Okay. Install a modification. Aim. 10 accuracy and crit chance. Seems like a useful modification. Damage. 1 min and 1 max damage. Take accuracy. And damage. Okay. Those are all of my modification points, I guess. So we cannot craft grenades. Can we craft stim packs? We cannot. We can rest, distribute food. So we'll finish the action execution phase and progress the game further. Heal self. We don't have any resources for any of this. Search crates. Okay, found food. Unlock medals. Okay. What else do my people have? Heal self. Any of my people missing health? She's missing health. How do I heal self? Is that her? It is. Oh, we can't because we don't have the resources. We don't have a stim. Okay, so we can't really do anything, actually. When I look at all their actions, we didn't take any actions. Oh, they're sharpen. Yeah. I think that's it. I like to spend our team skill. For every 10 enemies they kill, a character loses stress. Provide a free combat action that grants an extra action to the character who uses it. Use per combat 1. Yeah, I'll take that one. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe face the danger. Let's take stress reduction so it doesn't... Okay. So those are our team skills, and then we would distribute food and rest, right? Okay. Characters with food assigned will regenerate 1 HP or receive a dodge bonus if they're at full health. We have 5 supply. We give 1 there. 1 there. Do we also give 1 here? We do not. Okay. Assign food to everyone. No, I want to assign food to what I did. End day and proceed to mission. Our food supplies left. You really want to continue. Do I carry the food supplies between missions, you guys think? I do. Okay, 1 HP, 1 HP, nothing here. Into the shelter phase, you select your next destination. Your goal is to reach the final location of the chapter. By selecting a location, you can see its description along with unique traits that can affect combat. So if we go here, this is the Upper Dralnik Factory. It's a longer distance, so it'll take more time to reach the exit. There's fewer enemies are present at this location, and reinforcements appear more slowly. It's a special encounter. A special encounter with an extra reward awaits you here. We go there. Okay. Distribute combat items. Distribute automatically. How do I tell which one is... Okay. I don't know how to tell which one is the katana person. This guy does not need grenades. I mean, I can move him later, I suppose. Let's give medkits like that. I think it's her. Okay. So one of our guys is super stressed. Okay. Tilly is the katana person. Okay. All right. I mean, game seems okay so far. I like the camping system. Reach the next bunker. Do I get a hint of where that is? Do I know automatically where it is? Got a lot of scouting information. There's the next bunker, so we do know where it is. I would say the only thing about this game that doesn't look nice so far is how it looks, which isn't nice. Looks quite ugly. So I wonder what count. I mean, clearly the tiles that we can see are out to here. But like, what does that mean in terms of movement? Like, are there aggro radiuses? There's someone there. Bleeding out in 4 turns. Okay. You found a survivor. Revive them before they bleed out and they'll become part of your squad. You can have a maximum of 4 characters plus 1 automaton in your squad. Losing all HP does not mean a character is instantly dead. You can still revive them using stim packs or fusion cores. Okay. So we want to go over there. What are these? And we're going to get baited into moving closer because of 4 turns. Are we okay with that? Sure. So this is Sword Girl. Oh, should have moved 1 tile further. I guess there could be shit over there. Presumably she can do whatever she needs to do without assistance. Don't really want to aggro this round. Is that a living person or a body? I think it's a body, I think. Feels like a sketchy move. We could take cover behind these explosive barrels. That could be strong. That way, if we get shot at, the explosion will distract the opponents. Looting spree again. Okay. All right, so we want to go here. I guess next to them. And we want to use revive. Okay, we've now got another guy. Michael Kipps. Character details are C. He has a pistol. He's got pep talk, which is a camp skill for stress reduction. Okay. All right, how we doing? Coming up to our hour pretty quick here. Maybe we can try to get a couple more rounds in here. Okay, so it's kind of like pod aggro. It's a lot of shit over there. Watch out, snipers. Okay. Wonder what happens if we LOS them. Do they come over? Why can't she move? She's already used all of her actions. I don't want to be there, it's too visible. I don't know what LOS is like in this game yet. It could be a totally fucked position, we don't know. We keep sight on them, even though, oh, he can see us. Oh, we can see him there. It's really surprising to me because there's 2 levels of hard wall there, right? Like, why did we have line of sight there at all? Right, like we're not on the corner of that cover at all. We are 2 tiles deep down there. It's surprising to me that we were able to shoot at all. You think I'm on the corner? I don't think so. There's another tile right there that would be corner, right? We're definitely 2 tiles deep there. But it is hard to see. So I don't know. I feel like I don't have a lot of combat options yet. I mean, it's pretty early in the game. Makes sense to some degree, but like if I wanted to fire here, I have a 98 to shoot that, a 60% on the other guys. That wall isn't a wall, it's isometric. Oh, it's the vertical of around here? And what's that bit sticking off? So there's just like no wall there at all. I guess it does tell me the cover. It says I'm flanked here too. So I'm just not in cover over here apparently. Am I in cover over here? I think so. Is that cover as well? I think that's half cover. And that's full cover. And this is a wall, right? So this guy can't like flank me through that wall or something stupid, right? Oh, I did not choose to move. What does marked do? Can I see the character debuff? Maybe it was just a one round thing. I can see the flashing debuff there, but I don't see the tooltip for learning about it. There it is, mark status. Character becomes marked at 25% easier to hit. Okay. So we've got a bunch of ranged characters who are snipers with more HP than us, and there's more of them. Well, we need them to come towards us, obviously. So I guess we move to there. And I guess we hunker to clear that. Bit concerned that this guy is visible in some way. Might not be, but so far it's been really unclear what constitutes a line of sight in this game. Should have vented, I guess. Okay. Bottom rack can hit the robot. Let's hope not. Can. I would have loved an explanation for line of sight rules as part of the game. I go there, I am flanked by this guy. Does that mean I also flank this guy though? Probably. If two of them clumped up, should be good for a grenade, but I think we're out of grenades. Yeah. That's not true. We've got, this guy's got a stun grenade too, right? Exit support mode. Stun grenade. It won't let me target where I want to. I want to place it directly on that guy to hit the other guy, but it won't. How many action points do I have left in this character? How do I tell? Maybe the two at the bottom, or are these the freebies? Am I enjoying this? Today's tryout day. We try things that are outside of the types of games that I always like necessarily. They're just games that are suggested that look good enough to check out for an hour. That's where we're at today. Am I enjoying this? I'm enjoying parts of it. I don't like the graphics. Combat's slow right now, but I think a lot of the things that I like out of combat is here. I like the layout of the missions so far. I like the camping skills so far. I like the level up system so far. I mean, parts of it not. What does ground slam do again? It is slam the ground with your heavy weapon. It ignores cover and always hits. The AP cost depends on the movement bonus to the target location. Doesn't really tell me how big of an effect it is. I'd like to ground slam. I have to go to the middle? Like, why am I hit there? Oh, I go to that spot and slam that down? That's not what I wanted at all. Alright, I'd love to figure out the line of sight rules one day. Like, why is that flanked? Isn't that cover to one side? And why does swords seem entirely useless? Okay. Tao had a mark for Overwatch. Yeah, but I didn't want him to move at all. I thought I was gonna be moving down one tile and slamming the position there, not moving to the position and slamming. What's the range on this? Pretty far. We'll probably stun that guy. I have no idea how to deal with that one. What is this? Quick shot. Why is it close to 59 to hit there, 72 to hit there? Low stress, flanking, base, and defense. Weapon range, we're too close for this weapon apparently. Isn't she supposed to have another action after doing that? Bit of a learning curve on this LOS. Kind of need her to kill that too, didn't I? Alright, whatever. Got a pistol here. Can I see LOS there? If I hold Alt, I can. I can see from there? That makes no sense to me. The isometric's fucking with me too. Okay. I want a katana. Can I katana any of these? I can katana the rat sniper by rushing over there. We're actually pretty quick there, but I can't get that guy, weirdly. Isn't that really odd too? Since the attack is outside of my movement here, and outside of my by one, and outside of my movement by one there, but I can attack that one, but not that one. We need to hope for a crit, maybe. Oh, I can target there. Not sure why it showed doing 6 and did 8. It's good for us, clearly, but don't understand why. We out of actions now, too? We are. Well, he's got one, possibly. Does he have one? Doesn't look like he has one. Where do I see the AP on my unit? I thought it was at the top, but I don't actually see it at all. I've got one there, actually beneath my guy. Oh, I see. It's just the yellow on the background's really hard to see. Okay. So we really need to kill that guy. We do 3 to 6 damage. He's got 6 health. And it's a 64% chance to hit. So it's unlikely we're going to be killing him. Okay, just kidding. Easiest thing in the world. 2 weapons that have done way more than expected. Are we getting tutorial, like, helped? Yeah. Well, it's not even 64%. I mean, assume an equal range, right? We have to roll 6 out of that, and then we have to roll 6 damage, and we have to roll 60% chance to hit. It's way worse than the 60%. So we need to vent. It's just a fancy way of calling it reloading, I think. I only have quick shot. This is like a sniper rifle or something. Like it does Overwatch okay, but it doesn't do like shooting well. I think this guy wants kills because I think he wants to break his stress. He's just killed him again. What's your fucking damage range? Slash 2 to 4. What? Why are we doing so much damage? All right. I think I've seen enough. Well, we've done an hour. I think I've seen enough to understand the game a little bit. It actually looks like a pretty fun cycle. You're going to have to get over the graphics, and you're going to have to figure out exactly how to deal with the interaction of graphics and like LOS to actually understand what's going on. But it's a lot of the things we like. It's turn-based tactical. It has some upgrading systems along the way. It's using experience. It's just, judging by the tooltips on this tutorial, it's designed to be a challenging game that you fail. I like all these things about games. I mean, it's fine. I don't know if I can get over the graphics or would want to right now, but like if I look at, you know, like what did I think after an hour? I thought it was kind of decent for an hour.